sort of an advantage with that.
I like going for the Jax. You'll lose out early. Renekton's going to have those burstier trades, but as he gets more levels, Jax will just outscale this matchup like a monster. He doesn't want to immediately dive after him because remember, Tenacity does still have the counter-strike ready to go. Meanwhile, mid lane, Vikla going to get jumped on, going to get stunned on. Closer goes forward. The auto attack from Bjergsen. Chases him.
Exactly. I mean, you get your full combo, and then you come out of the stun, and you pop your counter-strike, and then he just slice and dices away. But Bjergsen, no flash.
Oh boy, Bjergsen getting jumped on by 3. Nothing to it, man. Outrange
What if you had
a really big stick? I mean, Wukong, it extends the range on the Q. The stick's still not big enough. Tenacity's just getting jumped on, blown up. Impact flashes forward in case
Wait, it's just the one full wave, I guess. So there would be one melee that died before it. The plate does go down. The kill went to Impact. The plate is another half kill, plus the experience differential. He's going to TP out towards bot, so they want to commit to playing towards this dragon. Will Tenacity spend his TP? No.
Okay, Closer's immediately going in for the ulti. Vikla's the target here on the very front lines, but he does die. That'll be the only death here so far, as Ayla's going to be picked off by double. 100 Thieves feeling good about it. Prince takes out Closer, but Spica's going to drop now too. 100 Thieves are mopping him up. Prince tries to get away, a jump back over the wall. He'll escape back to safety, but he's in a minor stun as well. Really nice stuff in that previous fight from 100 Thieves. And it's exactly what you said about Swain earlier, Isaac. If Swain's behind or if he's just only at the same plan, they're throwing everybody not named Bjergsen down here at this bottom lane tier 1 turret. But FlyQuest has a plan to fight back. Ayla's going to be the target here at the very start. Soraka should die before much of anything else even happens. Spica and Prince thinking about showing up as Impact retreats back to the rest of his teammates. But FlyQuest, what in the world's going on, boys? This strategy is not paying off. They thought they might be able to turn it around, but they just
walk up solo, try to knock down the tower, and at worst case, he just loses that one person if they TP on him, right? So you would still get the tower, and it'd still be a relatively positive play. Impact, though, winning out in that 1v1 still very heavily, has the Gore Drinker.
I like to see the item one way or the other, but I can definitely feel the vibes of wanting it somewhere else. As Spica caught out, destroyed, blown up, eviscerated, deleted, removed, smudged from existence. What the hell was
They're going to look for it, though.
Drake at 6,000. 100 Thieves looking for the chance to go in. They find the enemy mid laner. They're going to start off and blow him up. Tenacity grabs the kill, and focus is shifted over to Impact. The Drake is still only at about 2,000 HP, and 100 Thieves will say TY for leash. They'll secure the objective, but FlyQuest is ready to fight back. Tenacity stays alive, and Closer looks for a flank. Impact and Spica are on the run, and Bjergsen won't be able to lock him down. Now Prince is still ready to free fire, but he's still got to be mindful of what 100 Thieves might be able to turn around with. Closer goes right back in. Closer goes right back out. Bjergsen's here on the front line, and Prince still wants a little bit more.
Would shy away from spending all my burst on Swain because I wouldn't be confident that I could kill him.
Yeah.
And I think his understanding, both in lane but also in these team fights, that he's doing enough damage to actually just straight up burst down Vikla is really what's making such a difference in a lot of these fights, because they're eliminating the Swain instead of having to ignore it being burst down. Yeah, you can cleanse Tibbers' stun, but you can't cleanse Tibbers' damage.
Okay, Bjergsen stepping forward. Goes for an ulti here. Vikla's going to be the target at the start once again, but they aren't able to find him. And now the damage on Double Lift is done. It's enough, and they found the enemy AD carry. FlyQuest got the fight, and Vikla's not done. He'll keep running forward, controlling the fight, controlling the players on 100 Thieves. And FlyQuest just
Q flash into a knockup, into an ult. Like, he just didn't get to move. You know, Double stepped a little bit too far forward there. Of those two objectives by far.
Yeah.
But they had to do it because of the early Dragons 100 Thieves to stack. So they still get the advantage of having done that. And 100 Thieves are still in a pretty good position here. We'll see if they can find the fight.
100 Thieves, once again, looking for Vikla. They know that every fight they've started off killing the Swain has gone well, but they can't kill the Swain. You're only going in with 2 dudes. It ain't enough, but now they're going to find the burst. Bjergsen. Now they kill off Double Lift as Prince goes on a rampage. Spica goes over the wall, chasing after Closer, and Prince is putting bullets in Bjergsen's back. A double kill over to the Zeri. They may have lost Swain, but it don't matter a whole lot when you're able to turn it around like this, or are they? Spica's still trying to be careful enough here. Closer may be able to get over the wall. There he goes, has the cooldown. Busio stuck underneath the turret, and Prince stuck with another bag of money in his pocket.
FlyQuest take the fight there. They did eventually kill Vikla, but the carries weren't in position when the initial engagement. There was so much free damage put out on that 100 Thieves front line, and FlyQuest was able to last so much longer in that fight and healed up. Prince is actually stacking here with that ultimate, and he's free-firing. You're giving them way too much time.
And I think we're now getting to see the opposite side of the coin of the Swain encounter, the Swain situation. If you end up just baiting your thieves, let's see. FlyQuest.
Putting the hoodie on a hook, see if they can catch themselves some 100 Thieves.
All right, let's go, boys. The TP's showing up. They wait for the TP to arrive. Now they're going in. Full on 5v5. Closer and Tenacity want to apply the pressure onto Prince, but he's ready to fire right on back. Double it now. Looking to find the DPS onto the front line of FlyQuest. He gets the kill on Spica, but FlyQuest want a dogpile him. Impact still looking for a little bit more damage, and he finds it. FlyQuest, crush him. 100 Thieves has one man left, and that man is a Lulu. All right, he's done.
FlyQuest TPing to top lane, double DP. They're looking to close this one out. It was close till it wasn't. FlyQuest showcasing their dominance here once again. Prince 10-0-0 on the Zeri.
Perfect chat score. No death, no assist, only kills. Getting that KDA in there. Get the orange OP.GG scores. Nexus turrets collapsing right now. We might not actually have the end of the game. A couple of good, like, ultimate synergies there with the Cloud Soul on the side of 100 Thieves, but let's see if they can even get it. Yes, it's going to be 100 Thieves grabbing the Cloud Soul. But where do they go from here? Victor's up on the front. They got to try to disengage it. Prince's laser takes off half of Bussio's health. Closer wants to turn it around back onto the FlyQuest AD carry, but now they got to be careful and get themselves back away. 100 Thieves lose their support. 100 Thieves lose their jungler. FlyQuest giving more money. 12-0-0 now to Azeri.
Yeah, he's already full build, man. He's full 6 items at 33 minutes into the game, and this time, surely with the minions already at the Nexus, FlyQuest gonna be able to march it in. FlyQuest just going straight for the throat now as Tenacity, Doublelift, and Bjergsen will buy any amount of time they can. Doublelift just getting dove on as Impact and Vikla and Prince are all just ready to get in there and guarantee this one ends with a dub. Tenacity's the only one left. He wants to at least get the kill into Vikla, but not even that. Another double kill, 14-0-1 for Prince's Zeri, an ace for FlyQuest, and another win for the current best team in the LcS. It's going to be interesting to see how they do. I will say, at the very least, the other side isn't, like, as tanky. That is amazing. You know, they're not going against the Scion, at least. They are the ones with the Scion. It is 2 tanks in the top lane. Tenacity is getting more farm, but his base was delayed for a long time. So, you know, I thought Doublelift might have set up a potential threatened dive as well. Vi, you can see, is wrapping around again.
The Closer's going for it. There's the ult that he was looking for. Jan blasting on down. Doublelift with a follow-up. First blood into the ADC's pocket. Core JJ still alive, looking to see if he can finish someone off as the unstoppable onslaught comes from Summit way downtown. It's the trade of the entirety.
400 Thieves to look. And I just like how Scion was actually cheating down. You know, he walks down river, he walks to here, he just waits there, and then if something breaks out, he can come up, but instead he's just going to walk back up.
Team Liquid really operating on that. What we can threaten you with being powerful, but a threat coming down from the bot lane. Closer going on toward JJ before ulting on the opposite. Jan goes down. Core JJ attempts
on their one-in power strike for both their bot laners, so they're happy to fight this, and it's going to be a scrap here.
Teleport coming in from both sides. Pyosha going into the back line. They get multiple locks up, so they take Closer down. 100 Thieves dodging out. Tenacity keeping himself on the river side. Getting some damage over that distance so that we can collapse upon the objective, meaning the second Rift Herald in the game for Team Liquid, the first having been dropped down mid, and then now in response, 100 Thieves.
Year where I think you have to kind of get towards those 2-3 items to really start being powerful. Victor's pretty much good to go as soon as you get your first upgrades through for the upgraded laser and complete your mythic. Here, you know, both Bjergsen and Tenacity have it available. You can see Summit, Harry do not have their TPs, so they can be able to back it up. He knows that this is no longer his side of the map. And you can tell everyone is coming up there. Some of the vision got cleared from the river, so he's not going to be able to hold there. But on the entrance, 100 Thieves are trying to fight around these corridors, and it is smited the way they're going.
They want to go for it. Closer getting the ult into the back line, and the rest of the team to follow. Scion coming in for the knock-up onto multiple, and with the Oshik out of it even more, Harry takes the brunt of the damage. A tidal wave thrown in response, but no lives lost just yet. Bjergsen, subject of the Lulu ultimate, getting a couple pokes onto this dragon now with a vision at their disposal, but Team Liquid are still on the outskirts. They can't quite take it just yet.
Yeah, Doublelift is trying to go down towards bot to actually heal off the wave. Closer is low here as well, and Pyosik is still in the area. They spot him with that blue trinket. He's going to go in. TL want to try to secure this, but 100 Thieves aren't willing to give it up just yet.
You can see Summit trying to make that face at them in front of the rest of the team. Harry revolving around the entirety of the pit to look for the opening, standing on top of this blast cone, but 100 Thieves are still in full vicinity. Looking onto Harry, double on top of him, almost goes down, finally eliminated. Pioshik into stasis in the middle of the fight. A polymorph onto Summit is not enough to keep him down. Team Liquid continues into pursuit. Tenacity finding his buddy and Bucio under the tower, but it's not enough. They don't have closer, they don't have doubleth, and Team Liquid zone them out and make their way back over towards Riverside.
Yeah, doubleth went way too far there. I'm not sure if he was trying to do a different angle where he just kind of gets close to them, but he straight up landed on Harry. And Silas says, thank you very much. I will take that free kill. And then doubleth just goes straight in. Bjergsen gonna go down again, but I mean, doubleth went straight in, but I don't think Pioshik could follow over the wall. You know, Pioshik was against that back wall in the Dragon Pit.
Make a play over the wall, but the ward is here, and there is knowledge that 100 Thieves can play with. They want to get some poke down to get Harry to get the heck out of there, so they polymorph him, and instead set their sights on the Summit. They know they can't burn him down, but try to get the attention of Harry now, who sets his 100 Thieves to who they wanted to get to, and in the end right now, it's them trying to find access to somebody, which right now happens to be Pioshik. They get the kill, teleport called upon by Summit, but they cannot get the trade. Teleport over towards the top side from Harry, so he gets
their third item.
Yeah, and we keep looking at Harry and Summit and the way that they're able to draw so much from 100 Thieves, now collapsing upon Tenacity, who has to get out of there. Locked on by, goes for it. Tenacity blasted on down. Bucio low as well. Harry wants to dash on forward, and doubleth is over in the jungle side to just keep himself separated from the majority of the damage, but you know that Pioshik is nearby, and 100 Thieves consistently just push back from this tier 2, which is the ultimate objective for Team Liquid while they're pushing down this lane.
I mean, they just cannot towards their winning ways, looking to close out a 2-0 weekend.
And off of the good play they've had thus far with that kind of bait out Team Liquid here, but you do have to be wary about how you rotate towards this jungle.
Oh, they're going.
Power is going for Pioshik. It's closer with a target on the back, and Summit wanting to get as much as he can, but Harry has to go golden in the center of this all, pulling to get some damage onto closer, but the ultimate onto Tenacity helps him out as well. Summit can't quite do enough to keep them off of Pioshik and the rest, but the mobility does it for them. Clone enough to stifle them away. A turret still here for Team Liquid to retreat through, so no deaths had.
Yeah, no deaths yet, but doubleth is still going. He wants to chase through.
Oh, nothing else to tank up the damage. I'm sorry, I'm gonna put my body in between myself and 100 Thieves, because, you know, that's what these team fights need from the big old tanks angle. It's the most fun part, right? But seriously, though, Team Liquid going for the same style play around this second Baron compared to the first. They don't have to have the direct kill onto the members of 100 Thieves unless you do want to try and turn it. Closer, the subject of all of the action, attempted Aqua Prison, but Closer so close to death after that wild growth even.
Pioshik as well,
though, getting to the rest of his team, had to flash to get out of there. Summit also now executing his own flash to get to the rest, but now with him in the pocket of the grave, with his passive activated, Team Liquid have nothing else to hide behind but the disengage from both sides.
Yes, and truly online now there. Bjergsen bakes and TP'd back in the midst of that with
that space so they can finish off this objective and deny the soul for Team Liquid.
Exactly, and that's an objective bounty as well.
On this ward, wants to hop on over, but is seen by the rest of the team. Team Liquid still committing to the Baron burn down thus far. Pioshik takes a little bit of a slab of damage directly into the pit, and Harry's trying to go for it. Summit collapsing upon them as well. Tenacity, really empowered by the utility of the team, gets to the backline, but Core taking a nice slice from that double lift damage. We're seeing the same thing where the carries, all the squishies are so low, and they can't stand strong enough behind their tank to dish that damage back to 100 Thieves. So they try to go for the wave to do some work. Summit now dead and into panic mode. Double lift going for the members. Steps back from the Aqua Prison. Clutches forward for Yun. Stasis, he goes after getting the kill onto Core JJ. And Pioshik soon to fall, coming back from the GA. But Harry, will he give his life with the rest of the team? 100 Thieves says, I think so. We are a go on the enemy.
Those carries. So Harry and Jan, these guys can't really commit, and this time Harry goes in very early, and he was chunked down so low so quickly. He didn't really get much done in that fight before it was just a full-on retreat, and then doubleth kind of finds his moment. And this time, yes, he does give his life for it, but it is not in vain. It is for multiple kills afterwards. You know, Harry trying to threaten on this flank. This is the empowered blast cone here. They are just moving up towards top lane. There's not really any minions right now for TL mid lane, so they can't actually threaten a trade. That's the problem. Like, if they had a minion wave right there, they could have actually threatened that and forced response from 100 Thieves, but because they do not, it's just 100 Thieves pushing up here, and again, segmented out as Summit.
They don't have their whole team here to contest, so Summit already
Pioshik, though, look at Pioshik.
Flash. Pioshik made the long play, knock up onto 2, and Bjergsen and Busio, the rest of the team focusing on to the opposite side. Doublelift getting a lot of damage down, though, with his laser. Pulling coming out in response, but Summit making sure to keep them corralled into the jungle corner. Harry just on the duty of trying to clear out some of these minions, though, because that was the biggest threat for 100 Thieves, as they did find solace under the cover.
Yeah,
pretty much every time we've seen the culling coming out, it's in the earlier half of the fights where it doesn't really quite finish anyone off. So who are you relying upon to get those executing blows against 100 Thieves, who even right now you can see they're always positioning themselves to have either Doublelift or Bjergsen in the position to do so. Team Liquid looking for it all. The Bio ultimate and the response, stunned up and into stasis. Harry trying to survive all he can here before he goes down. Shut down with a double kill for Bjergsen. Flashes galore as the follow-up is good. CoreJJ separated from the rest of the team. Don't even need tenacity there to do the work that Closer and Doublelift can put in. You get the flash from the Nami and you put her into a useless situation on this map. Team Liquid losing multiple in this fight. Closer says, please, I'm a pescatarian and I really want this fish, and I got it. So Closer nice and full in the belly right now as the rest of the team putting in that work in the mid lane. Look, they say, Summit, you used to stand so strong against us. Look what happens to your HP now. Look what we can do to Yan when you don't have this big tank in front of him. We can leave the tank for the last person alive because we're 100 Thieves and we've been turning this around, taking the inhibitor and pushing upon this base.
Yeah, they're gonna close this one out. Summit looking for one more fight. Not gonna be enough.
Find it into dead zombie zone. Hey, it's homage to what, the Chemtech drink used to be. He's just really putting himself in that position. We do have Harry and Pioshik here being the last ones to stand against 100 Thieves. Pioshik going in for the swing, a cyclone around. GA pops. Harry going in with a chain lash. But tenacity, look! Barely any HP, but it doesn't matter. 100 Thieves still coming out on top and pushing Pioshik away.
I think 100 Thieves might not be able to end anymore, though. They've fought so much. We'll see. I mean, Yan is spawning. They definitely can go for it. Bjergsen is going to kill this tower in a couple autos.
Yan and CoreJJ, it's all on you. Closer is low enough, but there's no ultimate for Yan. There's just a Nexus scanning for 100 Thieves.
Lasers half his health.
Looking to snap this back. Their 5-game loss streak here with a victory.